2 episodes uploaded this week. Little buddy foo-foo. Among Us bonus show. Breaking kayfabe. Did some AEW reviews. It's a good week. Good week for the P3. Next week, though. Next week might not be so great. Because Survivor Series is coming up. So we're doing those picks tonight, too. Still undefeated in Stump the Champs. So far, we're just getting the Maniac. It's clear we have no viewers. 1 viewer. Let's break the mold. Let's get more. Let's get some questions. My neighbor just drove down the street and looked at me like I was crazy. Good morning! Let's get some more questions in. Let's stump those champs. Because we are undefeated! I don't understand this coming Survivor Series. Tonight, we're going to be picking Survivor Series on the P3. Picking Survivor Series picks. I might lose my title. Beard's growing. It's getting grayer by the day. Look at that. I got almost like a pirate mustache. Garr! It's getting grayer by the day. Survivor Series picks tonight. I don't understand what they're doing with Survivor Series. Beef and I talked about this last night. I'm sure we'll touch on it on the show. It used to be a series. Survivor Series. Tonight, it's windy in Mordor. Tonight, we have 2 Survivor Series matches. Let's face it. Tonight, we have 2 elimination matches. They're not Survivor Series matches. They're 2 freaking 10-man, 8-man, I don't even know. Elimination tag matches. That's what we have. We don't have a Survivor Series. We have a men's and a women's. What a disappointment. What a letdown. And then we have champions versus champions. I don't understand. Like, there has been no build-up to this Survivor Series. It used to be a Raw versus SmackDown thing. They used to build it up, and, you know, there was kind of like some bragging between the brands. Now it's just, hey, freaking have Drew McIntyre face off against boy, I should know this. Who's the other champion? Roman Reigns. Where does that make any sense? And let's face it, Drew McIntyre, Drew McIntyre just won back the WWE Universal. He won back one of those belts. You know, we do a podcast about wrestling. You think I would know about wrestling? I'm the worst at podcast. I'm the worst at this. You would think that they would think this out a little bit further, but I don't think they are, because it doesn't make sense to me to have Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns, because one of those 2 guys is going to lose. Is it going to help the winner? Probably not. I mean, really, probably not. Is it going to help Roman Reigns to beat Drew McIntyre? No. Is it going to help Drew McIntyre to beat Roman Reigns? No. On the other side of it, will it hurt the loser? Yeah, I believe so. Beef might disagree. Beef tends to disagree with me. I'm hoping we're on the same page on this, but I don't know. If Roman Reigns loses to Drew McIntyre, that hurts Roman Reigns. If Drew McIntyre loses to Roman Reigns, that hurts Drew McIntyre. Why Did Randy Orton take the belt off of Drew McIntyre at whatever the last pay-per-view was, just to have Drew McIntyre win it back on a Raw? On a Raw. Now, I get it. One of Beef and Poot's friends, Witherow, pointed out that I think for the last 4 years before Survivor Series, one of the main titles has changed hands on a Raw. Had no idea. Didn't know that. No clue. But, so, it doesn't look good for whatever champion it is going into a Raw before Survivor Series. In any case, I don't understand why... I don't understand why Randy Orton beat Drew McIntyre at the pay-per-view, and then a couple weeks later, Drew McIntyre beats him on a Raw for the title. Why? That really just seems like hot potato win the title for the sake of hot potato win the title. I don't understand why. Is the shark still over there? No, shark took my hand. So I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I don't know why. But we'll go over all that tonight. We'll touch on it. We'll touch on it. See? Yeah, so that's, stick around. That's coming up. Not tonight. Well, we're recording it tonight, but you won't watch it tonight. We're not doing a live thing because look how well that turned out last time. It didn't turn out. It didn't go well at all. All you could hear was beef, and yeah, that's typically how our normal podcasts go. All you hear is beef. But yeah, it didn't go well. We're not going to try to do a live thing again until we learn how technology works in 2020. But in any case, if you want to get your Stump the Champs questions in, send them, comment on the video, let us know. If you don't know the email address, send in the question. You'll get a guest spot. Or you can burn us good and just say, you know what, I don't want to be on your dumb show. You don't even know about wrestling. I don't know about wrestling. I don't pay attention. I got a stuffy nose. Touch of COVID. Shut up down there. But get your Stump the Champs questions in. The Mid-Card Maniac's the only one that sends them in. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. We'll destroy your question. That's all there is to it. We're that good. But it's a citronella candle because birds like to make nests in our porch. Send in those questions. Let's have it. If you don't know the email address, comment on the video. We'll get it to you. Beef, when you comment on the video and say I don't have the email address, make sure you switch it from the P3 profile to your profile, because it looks weird when the P3 profile posts the video and then the P3 profile comments on the video and says I don't have the email address. This is why we don't technology well, because it's clear that nobody in our group, aside from Tom and Poot, Beef and I don't know how technology works. Tom knows, Poot knows, but Poot doesn't have the resources to make technology work for him. He has a geriatric computer. He lives in Clearfield with bumpkin internet. So really, we're relying on Tom for all this. Please don't leave us, Tom. We'll have to do the podcast with smoke signals if you do. Stick around for the show being recorded tonight, being released next week. Watch the 2 shows that were released this week. AEW West Side Story review, Among Us, Breaking Kayfabe. I stunk up the joint in that one. It was bad. It was so bad. Oh, that was terrible. Just terrible. Tom gets all flustered and frustrated towards the end. It's clear he's given up and has had enough. He's just like, fuck, kill me. just kill everybody. And I want to go to bed. Tom was over it. Freaking Poot. He's terrible at putting his lying pants on. It's getting worse. It's getting more clear whenever he's the imposter and he's trying to silver tongue bard his way out of things. Silver tongues turn into lead. Shut your car up. Silver tongues turn into lead. But Tom is really good at being pissed. When he's the imposter and people start accusing him and he starts denying it, he's real good at like almost fell down. He's really good at getting fake pissed off to make you think that he's not the imposter and he's getting frustrated because you're suspecting him. Oh man, he's a good actor. He's really good. So check that out. It was a good one. It was fun. If you want to get on some of that, comment on the not this one. No. Comment on the Breaking Bad Among Us video and let us know that you want to get in on the next one. We'll keep track. We won't lose track. We won't lose it. We care about our fans, all 3 of you. So we won't forget it. If you want to get in on the next Breaking Kayfabe Among Us, let us know on this most recent number 2. My lips. You see that? Ooh. Oh, they're so chapped. I need some Burt's Bees. Comment on the second episode of Breaking Kayfabe Among Us. Let us know you want to get in. We'll get you in on the next one. I have no idea when it's going to be. Hopefully coming up soon because wrestling's getting boring. And Survivor Series looks like it's going to be a big old turd. So hopefully we don't even have to review Survivor Series. My fingers are crossed that we skip that bullshit and just go straight into another Breaking Kayfabe Among Us. Because let's face it, playing a $5 game on Steam is more fun than watching WWE Survivor Series. Take that to the pipe and bank it. Smoke it. Smoke your. Oh. Goodbye!